Howdy y'all, my name is Price. I'm coming at you with some more Slime Rancher, and we are back here on the Slime Rancher for Beginners series, which is slowly becoming less of a for beginners series and just turning more into a normal series. But we still got a couple of beginner-related things to do. First and foremost, we set up this little guy last time. Let's go ahead and I planted a pogo fruit in here. You'll notice I've got a little bit more money and stuff like that. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But I wanted to show this off for you. Look at this. So we're going to get ourselves all these beautiful phase lemons, and we're not even going to use these to feed for today. We got another goal for these phase lemons, but beyond that, I do need to feed these little hungry cats pretty soon because they're getting a little cranky. Okay, so let's grab some of these mint mangoes. And these guys are fine because they can eat the okas that we have as well. So let's go ahead and just give these guys these mint mangoes for now, and they'll be fine. Eventually, we'll be feeding these guys off of phase lemons, but there is something that will be a little bit more useful for using these phase lemons for right away. So we're going to keep them for that. Now, what have I done since last talking to y'all? Well, not a whole lot. I've run around a bunch and basically just been grabbing plorts, selling plorts, feeding slimes, grabbing plorts, selling plorts, feeding slimes, etc., etc., etc. And that way, you know, we built up a little bit of money. I've been able to get a couple more upgrades. And so we can now hold up to 50 of an item. And basically, I've just been slowly getting things working here on the ranch so that they're a little bit more consistent. I've also been storing a lot of plorts and things for the refinery so that we can make some pumps, apiaries, and drills. I moved these guys into a pen. All right, so now the magwars are finally contained because I needed to start being able to actually gathering their plorts in order to make drills and things. So we're actually going to grab a couple of these right now. But ultimately, what are our goals for today? What is it that we're trying to get done today? Well, first and foremost, I would like us to get to the glass desert. I think we can do that today, and I think that would be a good use of our time. Secondly, I would like to get some more of our sciencey stuff set up. So that's going to require me to be... Let me grab a couple of these guys. You can see I've got a couple things set up in here. I've got a little pen here to start growing some briar hens so we can feed these guys briar hens because that's their favorite food. But until we feed them those, we've got all these wild chickens that'll work out. Or hens, rather. So we want to get to the glass desert, and we also want to set up science machines, all of our different science machines if we can. If we're able to, I would love it if we could get a teleporter or two set up for some of our science machines. I think that would be great. I went ahead and I bought the recipe for the apiary blueprint. And let's go ahead and make a couple of these things. So we're going to make, how about 3 drills? You can only have 6 total of each of these on the world at a time. So you have to be careful of that. 1, 2, 3 of those. 1, 2, 3 of those. Can we get a couple more? 1. This one's the one that we're going to run out of. Okay, I can make 2 of those. 1, 2. 1, 2. Nice! We actually are able to, other than these tabby plorts, maybe I can go get a couple more tabby plorts. We might be able to get down a full set of 6 for each, which is going to be great, because that means we're going to be able to gather a whole ton of science goods very quickly. That's going to really help us get along. Oh, yeah, perfect. Oh, well, maybe let's get a couple more of these. They're so cute when they make the little meowing noises. All right. This is great. This is great. So we're really going to be able to get this stuff set up and going. I will need to bring some quantum plorts with me, I think, when I go to do the actual getting into the glass desert. But for now, we're not going to worry about that too much. I will need these phase lemons, though. And that's because we're going to need another slime key to open a door. And so we're going to get the one from the quantum gordo. Let's make this last pump. Let's go put some of these down. So the first ones we're going to put down the ones in the indigo quarry, because that one's kind of out of the way compared to the other 2. The other 2 we'll put down, and then we'll probably just keep on moving from there. So let's go ahead and head this way through our handy-dandy teleporter. And let's set down these pumps. Okay. Or not pumps, drills. Drills in this area, y'all. So, drill time. One right there. One right there. Howdy, darling. One right there. I like putting them all around here, and then you can set up your own teleporter if you like in an even more convenient place, or you can be like, or you can just use the one that we already have, the one that's in the back of the grotto. It's really not that hard to get there. So, you know, easy peasy. So we got all these drills set up. They're going to be ready in 12 in-game hours. So by the end of day 10, they should all be good to go. Let's head to the other side here, and we're going to go through our other teleporter. And the other thing I want to look out for is just a little bit of extra fruit. Is there any more? Got anything more for me? Nope, right through. Because it would be nice if we could carry, you know, we're probably going to need like a handful more pieces of fruit. It's like, it's not a lot. It's going to be just enough, but oh well. Don't go that way. Don't need to go that way. But yeah, so we've got pretty much all of the plorts accounted for that we can, other than the last 3 slimes that we're going to be unlocking from the glass desert. So then once we got that going, I think what I might want to start doing for this series is, obviously we're going to continue to build up our plorts and everything like that. I think I'm going to want to turn it into like a testing ground kind of a map, but also trying to make the most efficient setup that we can. Oh, you know what? I need to get these guys upgraded. High walls, spring grass, vitamizer. There we go. So basically what I'm saying there is I would like to maybe use the opportunity that we have on this kind of freshish map to build up a bunch of money, and then kind of try and organize it in the most efficient way. So, you know, we'll build up a bunch of money, build up a bunch of plots, unlock everything, and then kind of really think through with the science parts and everything that we're going to have access to where we want things to go. Now, let's go ahead and let's drop down our pumps here. I really like this area for my pumps. There are different areas where you can do these things. Again, I like to keep them really close to my teleporters, you know? So I put those 2 there. I put 1 here. And then I put the last 3 right here. Seems to do the trick for me pretty dang well. Okay. Let's just get these out of the way a little bit. There's some more fruit. Bring that with us. Okay. And we're just going to keep on moving along in here. Since we don't have a teleporter yet, we're not going to really have the luxury of being able to set that part of this up, but we can go ahead and get our apiaries down as well. I keep getting people asking me to show this off again. I have shown this off a couple times, but once again, if you didn't want to spend a slime key to get in that door, and you did have a jetpack, you can use this little guy here, fly up on top, give it a second, get my energy back, and then fly back up here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, you're inside the moss blanket. Now, like I've said before, it's not like a hugely necessary way of getting in, but it is something that's good to know, depending on what kind of challenges and things you're doing. I do want to keep my eye out for more roostros, because we're going to be growing a lot of hens. That's something... Oh, well, that's interesting. Got a little stuck up there. Because that is something I've never really done a ton of, and I think that I would enjoy that. So I like this area over here. Again, I like to keep all of my machines kind of like centrally located, so that they're all kind of within reach of one another. So if I do like this, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we can set up the teleporter anywhere else that we want. We do have the map node here, right? Yes, we do. Okay. So that's all of our science machines down. And then at the end of the day, we can check all of them and we'll be good to go. Now, let's head on out to try and get ourselves into the glass desert. And this is going pretty well. We're going through this pretty quickly. I didn't expect it to take us too much time to do all this stuff. So then after we finish this, what we'll probably do, we'll try and gather up some of the other slimes. We'll go through the glass desert and do a lot of exploring within there, showing off some of the things that need to be seen there. But there will be a couple of slime keys that we're going to have to get to further explore that area. So we will need to kind of do some more exploring in the other areas of the far, far range. So... let's run this way. Ah, this place looks super pretty during the day. I almost always come here at night. It's weird. So seeing it during the day, it's actually very pretty. I don't know why, too, because it's not like the time cycles matter at all, but for some reason I always come here at night. Okay. Let's go ahead. Oh, hello, roostro. Oh, hello, another roostro. Okie dokes. So, oh wait, was that more fruit? Give me that. Never know if I'm going to have enough or not, so I always want to overplan. Give me those. Oh, hello. Cool. So, I believe I showed you guys the gordo. Is there any... I think that's an empty Empty tree. I think I showed you guys the Gordo last time, but if I did not, we're going to go buy him here in a second. Let's go check for some of these, yeah. Here we go. This will help us out. 1, 2, 3. So there's a Quantum Gordo that we're going to be trying to feed in order to get a slime key, and so I'm looking for phase lemons because they are worth twice as much. Ooh, I need to get puddle slimes going, don't I? Yeah, we got to figure that out. Need to unlock the dock. Alright, that'll do, I guess. Okay, so... Uh-oh, I don't have any water on me. Shoot. Is there a water thing around here? Ah, dang. Sorry, guys, run. Okay. Let's get my energy back up. Man, there's tars everywhere. Jeez. I keep forgetting to do the thing. Press the button. There we go. Okay. Got any lemons for me? Nope. Not quite grown yet. Phase lemons are such a weird thing to deal with. They're cool, though. I like it. But they are kind of a little bit of a hassle. But we're going to be using them. Oh, we just unlocked the advanced pump right after I started the other pumps. That's fine. Because the regular ones only last one round anyways. So we might as well. Oh, did you see that? How cute was that? I love it when that happens. Little puddle slimes shoot out of there. It's adorable. It's so cool. All right. Oh, another little roostro. Okay. So, this should be open. Yeah, alrighty, here we go. What's up, buddy? Eat your candy. Oh, he's pretty close. Alright, there we go. So now, because I am going to need some quantum plorts, I'm going to let these guys eat a little bit. And I'm going to gather up a couple of these plorts. So you're going to need, I believe, 5 quantum plorts. We'll take as many as we can get. And we got the key, obviously. Okay. I believe we only need 5. 6 we'll take for whatever reason. Okay. And let's move along. So now, come on. There we go. Now we want to head over this way, towards the edge of this map. Whee! Look at all them roostros. I'm cool with it, man. You come with me, bro. Alright. Now, we come down here. We got that nice teleporter back if we need it. Hop on down. See a treasure cracker over there we'll deal with later. And here we go. Here is the door that's going to lead you into the glass desert. Now, you open that up with your slime key. Let it do its pretty little thing, because this game is all designed 24/7, and it's so good. So good. Okay. Now, here we're going to come up to the teleporter to the glass desert. And what you need to do, take these quantum plorts, throw them in each one of these things. Ah, I wanted to launch from a distance. That's all right. Plink. Yeah. We did it. Super cool. So now we have the teleporter open. We can head on through to the glass desert. I'm going to leave quantum plorts here for now. Now, you'll notice it's a little busted around up here. Things are a little odd. If you've never been to the glass desert, welcome. It's bizarre and wonderful. But you do have to do some stuff to really push it over the edge to the next usable level. Now, we may run into a couple of unique slimes as we walk along, but we may not, because we might have to fix the land. Aha! A dervish. Dervishes are going to be, useful for us. New type of slime. We're going to have to find a place for him to live. Oh, and there, up there. See up there? Just hiding over there. There's a Gordo. So we're obviously going to want to access that Gordo at some point. And then you'll see these things. There's more of these little puzzles that have to do with getting the right plorts in the right places, and those are going to help us as well to finish a couple things here. So, hello, Dervish. Let us head this way. And what I would like to find along my way is actually going to be some rock slimes. Yeah. Come here, y'all. Both of y'all. No, come here. Come here. You too. All right. because I'm going to need a couple of rock plorts as well for another thing that I would like to try and get done here. It's going to help us with the next part of this. You come with me, bro? Come on, bro. Yeah. I think he was like climbing the wall there. I've got a couple painted hens down here. I don't know if at the moment I really need painted hens, but we should get them just for the sake of having gotten them. So let's drop the stony hen. Painted hens. Cool beans. Alright. Go ahead and pick you up. Why not? Okay. Now, looking around here, I'm not seeing any vegetables, which is a little unfortunate. We might be able to make do. More rocks. Goodness. Y'all. It's great. Now, the reason that I want those rock slimes, first things first, let's take these painted hens. Hello, Tango. There you go. Now, I need to find some food somewhere that I can feed to these rock slimes, or we're going to need to maybe combine them with something that we'll be able to eat, like a tabby or something. All right, here's a bunch of food here. It's not quite grown in yet, so that's unfortunate. But I'll show you what we got to do. And this will kind of maybe clarify a little bit of why I'm running around with a bunch of rock slimes. So, you see those plant things that are kind of sitting on the ground? These? We need to water these things to reactivate the oasis, but we can't use any just any old water. We have to use ancient water. So, what we need to do is we need to activate an ancient chalice. Now, very first time I did this, I was so excited. You come over here. You're looking around, you see like, okay, yeah, I see these guys. All right, I need to get the plorts for rock slimes. I got it. Right? And then, if you come down here, you see this. And I've been skipping past so many H's, and I apologize, y'all. Let's check some H's. What do you say here, H?
The desert is a harsh place, for sure, but there are little pockets like this where life is waiting to flow back into the soil and reach towards the clouds. Of course, it might happen a little faster if you give it a helping hand. Use that noggin, Beatrix. H.
Indeed. Thank you, Hobson. I just noticed that these little cactuses also look like slimes. Look, it's got like a little mouth and like a little eye and a little eye there. That is so adorable. That is so adorable. Okay, so we need to get ourselves some rock plorts. We may not be able to get any here unless we can find some food somewhere. And I don't think there's going to be much to be found until we've reactivated some of these oases. Now, there are a couple of spots that you've seen me run by where food does grow, but we have to get lucky and get a hold of it. Yeah, nothing grown yet. I'll give it a couple more rounds, and if not, we'll head back from the glass desert, and we'll come back here later, prepared with some rock plorts. I'm not seeing any more food around that I can get access to. So let's run back through here real quick. Let's check once again in this other area. And also, I'll show you there's 2 slime key doors that we need to get through. So that's the other part, is we are going to have to come back here later anyways with a couple of slime keys. So you'll see that there is one right there, okay? Right through there. And then there's one all the way back here behind this area. And so those 2 slime doors are going to be necessary to open. And oh boy, it's time for the rain of fire, y'all. Let's, while we wait, I'm going to run around and grab as many hens as I can, because there are a good amount of them around. Hello, Roostro. And we'll start feeding this tangle. Oh, what was that noise? Oh, wow. Okay. All right, and here it comes. The rain of fire, y'all. So you're going to see there's going to be this crazy storm. Fire everywhere. Here's our map node, by the way. Now we've got the whole map of the glass desert. It's massive. You see how big it is compared to all these other areas? Right? It's a pretty big area. All right. Close that off. Come to me, hens. Oh, you're all stony hens, huh? All right. Let's let the rock slimes free. Oh, gosh. Gotta be careful there. I think a couple of them might have just burnt up. Got some fire slimes. Let's go ahead and pick him up so we can get his... Wait, that chicken just exploded, I think. Oh gosh, getting hit by stuff everywhere. Woo! Danger zone, y'all. My goodness. Okay, so the reason I'm gathering up all these hens should be pretty clear. Trying to feed this lady. And I probably don't need all these roostros to take back home. I don't need nearly this many. so I can feed a lot of them to her as well. All right. Any food yet? Nope. Oh boy. Wowzers, y'all. This is crazy. Okay. I'm gonna give her a couple of these roostros. As long as I take back like 3 of them, I think I'm good. Okay. Now, most of the hens around here are probably all gone now because of the fire. All right, in here there might still be some though. Hello. Where's the little babby one? Come here, babby. All right, cool. Now, I'm going to continue to try and grab as many of these guys as I can to try and get this portal open, and because I'm also giving it a little bit of time to grow some of those veggies for us. Because I do think it'll make more sense for us to stick around here and do that. Oh! I heard another one somewhere. It's probably a baby one. Okay. Maybe over here? No. Okay. Whee! Alright. Nice and peaceful for at least a little bit. Leave the chickadees there to grow up. And we're just going to keep doing these little circles. We'll go run back. There are a couple areas where there were painted hens towards the entrance and stuff. We can check those areas. Aha! Cool. Heartbeats. That's what I need. Perfect. Now things are going to get out of control. All right. Where are these Rockies? Hello, Rocky. Give me your plorts. Thank you, my little friend. And just one more. Thank you. Perfect. That's all I need. You can have as many of those as you want. All right, so back into this area. Let us activate the machines. Oops. Nope. Higher. I kind of like fell in. Go ahead and grab you now. Okay, so now look at this. We've got our ancient water, okay? This ancient water is what we're going to be using to activate all those things. We've got to be quick about it, though. So, let's grab it from far away and run. Okay, here we go. 5. So, I just got to kind of eyeball it and go. Now, if you stick around and watch, you'll see that they do kind of like turn into these really cool things. We're going to see a couple of them out here. That's why I'm running past them, because I'd like to get them all done. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? How it just all like turns into this crazy oasis. Look at that. Got them all. And now, there's slimes everywhere. There's stuff everywhere. There's life everywhere, all over the place. And that is probably my favorite thing about the Glass Desert. Now, this is my other favorite thing about the Glass Desert. Mosaic slimes. They're adorable. Let's grab a couple of them. Got to take them home with us. Okay. And if I get rid of this hen up here. Nope, didn't need it. That's fine. And there's also tangle slimes. So, tangles, come here. Grab a couple of you. So we're going to have to figure out what we're going to mix all these guys with. It's going to be a little bit tricky because we've already got a whole bunch of other slime setups going. But, you know, we'll figure out some fun combinations. Okay, so let me throw these guys in the back. I do want to save them. Let me feed you him. Okay. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to just head our own way back. We can bring some hens back with us in a little bit if we want to. But I just want to grab some slimes, and we can work on building some more pens for them. And figuring out what combos of slimes we want, because these slimes are all 3 of them are very tricky to deal with. They like to cause a lot of ruckus. So we're going to have to figure out how to properly combine them. And also, you know, kind of to make some new and unique combinations that maybe we haven't seen before, or at least haven't used too much of before. Okay. But I think 4 tangles, 4 dervishes, and a mosaic, that should be fine. We could do tangles mixed with dervishes. What would we feed them? Ah, right. Yes, prickly pears and painted hens are their favorite foods. I'm going to have to come back here to find some foods for these guys as well in a little bit. So we'll be back here for sure pretty quickly. But let's head on back home. And then we can also go check all of our science machines after we get back home. And so what I might do is I might just set up a couple of temporary corrals to leave the slimes in and then we will, figure out the specifics later. Whoops. Nope. Back out this way. Thank you. And so now, thankfully, they added this extra teleporter here in the ruins, so we don't actually have to walk all the way back home from here, but we can instead go right here. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Ah, yay. Okay, so... Oh, did you see that guy when he smiles? So adorable. We do have a couple letters that we need to read as well, so I should do that. Let me go this way, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up 2 corrals back here. We're going to just go ahead and throw these slimes in there. So we're going to go corral, high walls, music box, airnet. Okay, and plort collector, of course. And, oh, might not be able to get everything for this one. Corral, high walls, airnet. Oh, not quite. I'll have to sell some more things, but that's fine. We'll leave these guys in here. They shouldn't get out on their own. And then these ones, they'll be contained pretty well. So we'll leave all those there. And we're going to figure out what to mix with these guys. I kind of like the idea of these guys being Tangle Dervish combos. I think that could be cool. I don't think we've done that before as one that we kept on our farm. The only downside is Tangles, you do have to keep kind of far away from any other pens and whatnot. They tend to like to reach into other corrals and eat plorts and things. So I'm going to have to mess around with that a little bit. But we've now got all of the slimes accounted for. Now it's just going to be about properly managing them, getting them set up in a way that's going to be easy for us to properly get their plorts without causing too much of a ruckus. All right, let's take all this in here. We do need to feed those hungry Schrodinger's cats, copycats. And okay, so y'all can eat these. Calm down. Y'all can eat these. And you can even have a couple of these. Okay, and y'all can have the rest of these. Okay, and we'll feed those other dudes in a little bit. I don't want to spend too much time on feeding now. We're getting towards the point where I'm probably going to want to call it on this episode. I got some other stuff I got to work on. Let's make sure to feed these guys. Make sure they're happy. Let's get a second roostro in here. Aw, yeah. Let's get these hens out of here. I just want stony hens in here is what I want. You're a regular baby hen. You're a regular baby hen. Okay, yeah, we're going to leave these guys here. I just want stony hens, because stony hens will be a favorite food for these guys. So we're going to give y'all these ones. You can have those. And has this grown anymore? It has not. So this takes a while to grow. So that's why the whole phase lemon food thing is a little bit less than ideal. But for now, got plenty of pogo fruits so we can feed them. So no big deal. Just throw all these in here. Easy peasy. Now, let's head to the other side. Hopefully we got a couple cube areas. Should be. Yeah, cool. We feed these last guys. And we'll go read the letters that we have sitting around, because I haven't read them for a while. And we're going to go check on our magwars. Yes, eat my pretties. And already you can see that we're building up so many plorts, so it's going to be easy for us to just take those plorts, make some money, everything else. So no problems there. Any wild chickens? Come here, hens. I apologize. Let's get y'all a couple roostros so you can make some more little babbies. And let's make sure we feed these guys so they don't get too angry. Because when they get angry, man, they're no joke. They'll bite your head off. Okay. Let's get that going. All right, magwars are taken care of. And, oh, hello. Dude. And I think I'll make some more of these, so we maybe have like 2 of those going at a time out here. Plus we'll have the wild hen, so I think overall we'll be able to feed these guys just fine. And yeah, so let's go read those letters, and then the last thing we'll do is we're going to go check all of our science machines and bring them back. Although, without teleporters, it is going to be a trick getting everything back. So maybe we'll go check one set, see how they are, bring them back, and then, maybe we'll end it there. Okay. E to activate. Let's do our star mails. We have 2. Let's see. First from the 7Z Corporation. Ms. LeBeau, the 7Z Corporation would like to extend a very special offer to you. An invitation to join the very exclusive, exceptional choice, highly sought after 7Z Rewards Club. The 7Z Rewards Club allows you to earn ultra premium ranks within an exclusive club for only a semi-ultra premium price. It's just that easy. Each rank grants you a new club title along with unique rewards such as beautiful upgrades for your ranch, exclusive customization options, and more. We look forward to your enrollment. The 7Z Corporation offers you the path to rate this one launch new box at a time. The 7Z Corporation. Whew! My goodness. I always like to read these like I'm some kind of salesman. That's why I do that so quickly like that. All right. Ari the Van. Casey. It wasn't that bad. You just don't have the fortitude to make it as an artist, I guess. Beatrix Lelo can climb a mountain before breakfast, can't spend a few days in a modestly accommodated, breaks down only half the time, vintage touring van. You were so miserable. I still laugh about it. But I really did appreciate it for those few days. It was great to have you in the crowd. That van still runs, by the way. Casey. Aww. They're so sweet. Okay, let's go check on our science machines. Let's go check our drills first. Those will be the easiest to get back here. The reason I'm saying it's kind of a downside thing is because we do have to... Oh, you know what we should do? Let me grab a couple of plorts. Let's sell them real quick so we have some money. We should... maybe try and make a couple more? Nah, we probably... You know, it'll take me a while, and I don't want to make you guys sit through watching it all, so I'll do it all off camera. I could go... The smart thing to do is to always have extra drills and things like that ready to go so that you can put them down immediately after you put down the... or once you pick up the next set. And I don't have those yet. But we did also unlock a lot of the advanced ones, right? So I'll work towards getting a bunch of advanced ones set up that we can use... in the future episodes, so then next time you see me, we'll have a bunch of advanced ones set up all over the place, and I think that'll help us out a bit. So, let's go check our drills. What do we got, little happy drills? So I like to go run around, hit E, and come back through and pick up everything they drop. It goes a little bit quicker, because they do take some time to fully extract everything. Alright, some Jellystone and Indigonium. Jellystone and Indigonium. Oh, 1 slime fossil. That's good. No, I don't see any diamonds, which is too bad, but I also think that because these are the low-level extractors, they might not even get diamonds. So that's fine. So let's go turn these into the refinery. And this is basically what you'll do, you know? Once you got everything set up and once you've been everywhere and unlocked everything, you're going to really just start spending a lot of your time on the ranch, managing a lot of this stuff. I'm really looking forward to the stuff that they're doing in the future. They have a lot of plans to make some of this stuff a lot more complex, adding drones and things like that. If you haven't seen my other videos where I talk about the upcoming updates, there's some really crazy stuff coming around the corner. So lastly, let's go check on our our apiaries. Let's go all the way out to the apiaries because they're so far away. Oh, let's feed these guys real quick. And then the pumps, those ones are easy to deal with. And eventually, once we get enough, once we get high enough up in the 7Z Rewards Club, we will have a thing called the Refinery Link and the Market Link. And if you haven't seen those items before, if you don't know what they do, they change the game, my friends. They change the game. It's a little thing that you can like kind of take with you. You put down in the little science spots, and you can fire into the refinery from wherever you are instead of having to go, you know, all the way back home to put things into the refinery or into the market. I left a phase lemon here. I'm a fool. How could I do that? That's fine. We were able to feed the quantum gordo anyway, so it's no big deal. Oakley dokley. Let's go check our apiaries. I want to see if we got any royal jelly. Royal jelly is a really useful ingredient. So hopefully we've got some. If not, no big deal. Like I said, I think the highest level stuff might not be available until we get the next level apiaries, pumps, and drills out on the field. But what'll be nice was once we have those out, they last for about 3 days. And then you get the next one, and those next ones last for like 6 days, I think. And then the next ones, those last for like maybe 12 days? I'm not sure exactly. But they last a long time, and so you're better able to just kind of like let them do their thing and Keep going back and forth. You know what it is? It's not days, it's cycles, excuse me. It used to be that a cycle was a full day, but now when you put them down, you see like they only take up half a day, or I'll say like 12 hours. Used to be like 24 hours. Okay, and there we go. Good to go. We got ourselves one hexacomb. Hexacombs are also very useful. I actually think that we're going to need those for building our first teleporter. So it'll be good that we've got those, because I will definitely use the teleporter out here, because it's pretty quick and easy to get to where I keep my drills. It's pretty quick and easy to get to where I keep my pumps. But the apiaries, since you have to put them in the moss blanket, and because there is no easy direct back and forth teleporter between those two, you have to make your own. Don't take risks like I just did. I've jumped off into the slime sea so many times on accident there. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm a silly one sometimes. All right, let's go take these home. And I think that's where we're going to end this episode, y'all. I feel like we got a lot done. We got to the Glass Desert for the first time. We got the Glass Desert slimes back onto our ranch. And we have really organized a whole bunch of these things. So I'm feeling pretty good about where we're standing. So, as I said before, if you liked what you've been seeing, you know, of course, give me your questions down below on anything that you want answered with Slime Rancher. Like I said, we're now moving past the Slime Rancher for beginners part, and we're really moving into just kind of a nice, relaxed playthrough where we're just experimenting with stuff and trying out, you know, new and different ways of slime ranching. So give me your suggestions, give me your ideas. Let me know what you think about trying to create the most organized, best ranch ever. Because, and I'll show you the kinds of things if we have access to them yet. Oh, we don't have access to any of them? My goodness. So if you look at, so we do need to buy these. So warp depots, for example. I have a lot of ideas for how we could use warp depots. We could have all of our farms in like one area, and then all along the edge have the warp depots that are for the different types of foods. And then over next to each of the slimes, you have the warp depot for their specific type of food, right? So then all you have to do is go to your farming area once in the morning, grab all your food, fire it into those things, and then you don't have to go through your firing area. So then you can consolidate all of your slimes. I've seen a lot of people like to keep all or mostly all of their slimes in this area of the ranch, because you can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corrals. And 8 corrals, you can cover most of the slimes. And you'll probably want to keep tangle slimes away from them anyways, because tangle slimes, like I said, they're a little bit tricky. So you need to keep them somewhere else. And also, you know, like I've said in the past, I like keeping quantum slimes kind of out here. So maybe quantum tangles in the grotto, and then everything else out here, and you just kind of deal with the chaos. But you've got it all consolidated, so it's a lot easier to just feed them from, you know, like I would say, you'd have all your little teleporters all along the edges here, and then you could also set up, you know, your teleporters as well. So like one teleporter there, etc., etc. So there's a lot of things that you could do to really make this a very efficient system. I can see that those guys are hungry. So give me your ideas down below for that. If you think that's going to be a fun or direction for the series, or if that's not what you want to see, let me know what you do want to see. But yeah, I think going on from here, we've shown off pretty much everything that I feel like a beginner series would need to show off. We've shown how to do science. We've shown everywhere on the map. We've shown all the map nodes, etc. We've shown all the different types of slimes, and so now it's just more about expanding upon that. You know all the basics, now it's time to move on to the intermediates. So, with all that, y'all, thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please be sure to give this video a like, favorite, and subscribe to the channel. My name has been Price, and I will see y'all next time.